Good morning, family and friends. I wanted to share with you some thoughts that I have this morning. I'm currently reading in the book of Isaiah. And for those of you who wants to know more about Isaiah, well, you got to do the work. You got to open that book and you got to read the words for yourself. But I want to share with you what's on my heart, which is part of my devotional this morning, also part of my own thoughts added onto it. So here we go. Don't mind if it starts to load and starts to act a little silly. Take in the word. So, we often think the biggest problems occur in front of us and around us in the world, but in fact, the biggest problems lie within our own lives. The problem that has never been solved, called sin. Every one of us who has received salvation should no longer be a slave to sin. We can triumph over sin because God's power that lives in us is greater than the power of sin. So today, let's learn that every day we need to make the conscious decision to walk in line with God's will. You say, how do I do that, right? Well, first, you got to believe that the power of the of the cross in Jesus Christ, in his sacrifice, in his bloodshed for our ransom. And you must believe that it can make your life, which is full of sin or was full of sin at one time, transformed into a new life, clean without defects. Second, you must cleave to God and his word with daily renewing. When I say cleave, I mean you have to draw closer to him. You want God to draw closer to you and understand his will for your life. You got to draw closer to him and build on that personal, individual relationship with him, and daily renewing of your mind as you're reading his word each day. And as you do that, we must, as his children, represent his character in our daily lives. When you, like any relationship, when you build on a relationship and you get to know a person, you understand their character and what's important to them, and their heart. And so getting to know God's heart and his will for your life, and representing his character, is what it's about. Do not give up, because every day there is new hope, grace, and joy always comes in the morning. Just as the sun shines, the moon at night, the clouds in the sky, the stars in the sky, joy will come in the morning.